Hey guys, we are about to find out the gender of baby number 2 and I'm super excited. So we ended up doing the sneak peek test. If you don't know what that is, it's like a blood test that you can do as early as 7 weeks. So I did it at 7 weeks, 2 days. I did a whole video showing the whole process. If you want to check it out, I'll leave it here. And then also, if you missed the pregnancy announcement of me finding out I'm pregnant, I will leave that video linked up here so you can check out those if you are just catching up. But if you are new around here, my name is Marissa. My husband Jacob and I are now expecting our second baby. Our first baby is a boy. His name is Peter and he is 18 months. So this baby is due in June of 2022 and Peter will turn 2 right before that. So they'll be right at like 2 years apart. So I got the email from Sneak Peek, so I'm about to go open it with Jacob, but I just wanted to share a little bit first about, I'm not doing any sort of like old wives tale thing because I'm literally not even 8 weeks pregnant yet, so I feel like a lot of them aren't even applicable, but thought I'd at least just share what I'm feeling and if that compares at all to when I had my son Peter. I'll also mention I haven't even had an appointment yet. I haven't even had an ultrasound, so I don't even have like any heart rate or any information to do old wives tale things off of, but I have had blood work done for this pregnancy and all of that came back good. So the first thing is Chinese gender calendar. This pregnancy says that it will be a boy, which is the same as what it was for Peter. So that ended up being right for Peter. And now it says that it'll be a boy for this one as well. As far as morning sickness goes, I've definitely experienced some morning sickness. And I will actually say that I feel like I've been less nauseous this time than I was with Peter. And I know that they say that you're less sick with boys. So that's possibly another one for a boy. I think that I mostly just feel a bit queasy, especially when like eating food, but it hasn't been too bad at all. It's honestly been better than with Peter. I've also still been into salty foods, which is what I was like with Peter as well. I feel like so many symptoms of this pregnancy are basically the same as what I had with Peter. It seems very similar. So my guess is that it's a boy. The only thing that's making me have like a hint of like thinking that it could be a girl is that I've had 2 dreams that it was a girl, and I have had no dreams that it was a boy. I've just had 2 dreams that it was a girl. And when I was pregnant with Peter, I had one dream that it was a boy, and I ended up having a boy. So that's the only thing that I'm like, maybe it could be, but I feel like everything is so similar to my last pregnancy that I feel like it has to be a boy. And then I know that people always ask like, what do you want? Like, do you want a boy or a girl? And I honestly feel like I have less of a preference this time than I even did with my first, because I think like when I found out I was having a boy, I was honestly a bit scared because I had no idea what to expect. I have only sisters, only girl cousins, like just seems so foreign and a little bit scary to me. But now that I've had a boy, you guys, I've seen that having a boy is so sweet. Like it is so sweet to have a boy, and I totally don't feel any of that like fear of having a boy anymore because I have one and I realized that it's amazing having a boy. So I feel like either way though, you think of things like that you would like that would be so fun about having that gender, and then also things that would be like sad that you wouldn't get to experience with like not having the other one. So I think like with having a boy, it would be so fun for Peter to have a brother, especially so close in age. Like I think that would be really sweet. And again, we already have a boy, so we have all the things, and I have realized that having a boy is so sweet, so I'm not like scared of that at all anymore. But then I think like if I did have a boy, like getting like missing out on like the girl things, or maybe feeling totally outnumbered in the household, like I could see that being like a little bit hard. But then I think of having a girl would be so special to be able to get to experience having a boy and a girl. And I think of like getting to do things with a daughter, like the relationship that I have with my mom. Like I'd love to like have that with a daughter too. I think of that. But also since finding out that like Peter was a boy, like I've realized that I can still have a special relationship with sons as well. So I have no idea what this baby will be, but we're gonna find out in a few minutes. And either way, like I feel like either way it's gonna be great. Like I have things to look forward to with both. So I'm gonna head downstairs and go find Jacob so we can open the email together. I've shared all the details about like how Sneak Peek works and everything in that other video, so you can check it out there if you want to see. And I also want to have this confirmed with the NIPT test, and I plan to do that blood test at like 10 weeks. I totally just like did this for fun, to be super early and find out this early, but I feel like I don't know if I can fully accept it until I get the NIPT test. So so we'll see. But I am planning to do that to definitely confirm the gender before sharing it publicly and everything. Okay, Jacob, final prediction.
Final prediction? Girl.
You think it's a girl?
We're gonna find out.
I think did you say girl last time? I don't know. Did you say boy?
Oh, I don't remember. Have to go back and watch.
I know. Okay, my final guess is boy.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So we just got an email, sneak peek gender test. Your sneak peek gender results are in. It's a boy.
Oh man. Little PJ Jr.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
What are we gonna do with him? What are we gonna do with another Peter running around?
I knew it was gonna be another boy. There you go. So sweet. I'm excited to have another boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
I love having little Peter. So.
There'll be a lot of energy in this house. Better invest some stocks in spackling and paint and drywall repair. And
It's gonna be crazy.
Gonna be crazy.
So we now officially know that baby number 2 is a boy, which I totally called. I knew it was going to be a boy. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Peter to have a brother and for them to be so close in age. I have a sister and I know that we have a really great relationship now as like adults. And I hope that like my boys will get to have that. My boys, it's just crazy to say. So I'm very excited. The other thing that I will say is that we haven't really, told anyone and everything, but I know that like when I found out that I was having a boy the first time, people were like, oh, cool, compared to, I feel like other friends I knew who were having girls, and the people were like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, I feel like there's this extra excitement that people have when it's a girl. And so I know that like when I share that I have 2 boys, that like I hope people are still as excited. I hope people are as excited because having boys is awesome and boys are very special and sweet, and it should be something to be excited about. So I just hope that people will be excited when we tell them, and I'm excited to be even more of a boy mom. We have all the things we could ever need, and therefore too there's absolutely no reason for me to have a baby shower. Absolutely no reason, because we have all the things. Peter was born May 2020, so I didn't have a baby shower then because it was at the very start of the pandemic, and so my baby showers didn't happen. But there's absolutely no reason for me to have a baby shower for a second boy. So kind of bummed in that regard that I feel like my chance to have a baby shower is not ever going to happen in my life, but that's okay. Maybe someday my boys will get married and have their own kids, and then I can go to a baby shower for my grandchildren. So that's fine. Anyway, just all the thoughts, all the things I'm thinking. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out and watching this gender reveal. I plan on sharing more of pregnancy journey, life things as we embark in this new season of having 2 kids. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned if you want to stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.